Hello?
Hello, darling.
Who is this? Is there something I can do to help?
Yes, there certainly is. You know what I'd like to do to you?
No?
Now listen, sexy. I'd like to take you down on the golf course behind the bushes there and very slowly take off your...
Excuse me, young man.
What?
I just thought you'd like to know I'm nearly 75 years old.
Oh.
Do you still want to take me down to the golf course behind the bushes there and slowly take off my...
No, thank you.
Oh, rude.
Ah, Mother.
Hello, dear.
Have I got completely the wrong end of the stick, or do you have a flat of your own in this house?
Yes, dear, of course I do, dear. And please remember, Sarah, sarcasm doesn't suit you.
Thank you, Mother. So you just heard my phone ringing?
Yes, and I thought it might be something important, so I just popped up to answer it.
I see.
It was just done in a spirit of helpfulness, Sarah.
No, it wasn't, Mother. It was just done in a spirit of nosiness.
Are you suggesting that I nosy, Sarah?
Good heavens, no. What an idea.
Sarah, I've already spoken to you about sarcasm.
Listen, Mother, all I am saying is, will you please let me answer my own telephone?
But when you're not here...
Look, if it's important, people will ring back. I just want to have a life of my own and take my own telephone calls.
I'm not sure you'd have wanted to take this one.
Why? Who was it?
The man.
What do you want?
He wanted to take someone down to the golf course behind the bushes there and slowly take off their...
Oh! Well, whose? Anybody's?
Well, apparently not mine.
Mother, I am sorry. A call like that, how horrible for you.
Yes, it was. I was most offended. I mean, it's no fun getting old. Something like that just rubs it in.
Oh, that's enough, Sarah. Probably only be half a dozen.
Oh.
Maybe less. I just thought it'd be a nice idea to reward the loyalty of my regular customers.
Intriguing to meet the mailing list.
I wonder what Brigadier General Sir Hartley Wetherington Bude looks like.
Yes. What is it he collects?
Tiger Tim annuals.
Mr. Dynamite, of course.
Oh, yes. Mr. TNT Thomas. No, it should be fun.
Better make some space. People may want to sit.
I've restrained myself from asking what that is.
Ah.
Don't tell me if I shouldn't know.
No problem. This is the latest secret weapon in my campaign to stop Mother's nosiness. Now just let her try and think of an excuse for answering my telephone.
Hello?
Hello, darling.
I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong number.
No, it's the right number, all right.
Oh,
Are you the lady I spoke to before?
what? No.
Oh, good. Now listen. Listen, sexy.
Oh!
This is a wonderful opportunity to put faces to names, isn't it? Excuse me, Sarah. Sarah, may I introduce Mr. TNT Thomas?
Oh, Mr. Dynamite.
I beg your pardon.
I'm so sorry. You know, your name. I know it so well from the mailing list. I mean, your initials. Well, you know, when someone's got initials like TNT, well...
Must go and refill a few glasses.
Seems to have exhausted that topic of conversation.
What?
Nothing, I just, By the way, my name's Sarah France.
Ah, France.
Yes.
That's interesting.
What?
You're being called France.
Oh. Why?
Well, well, I went there once with my mother.
It was the breather, Granny.
And you say he asked after me?
hardly that, Granny. He asked if I was the woman he spoke to before.
Well, I must have made an impression.
Granny? It was horrible.
Oh, really, dear, don't dramatise. Anyway, it was partly your fault that it happened.
What on earth do you mean?
Well, if you hadn't been nosy and answered your mother's phone, you wouldn't have heard him, would you?
Well, isn't that a coincidence? I live with my mother too.
Oh. Oh, well, we all have our crosses to bear.
Oh, my mother's a wonderful woman.
Oh, yes. When I said cross, I just meant, you know, I suppose my mother's a wonderful woman, in a way.
And mine takes a deep interest in everything I do.
Yes, mine's a nosy old bat, too.
Oh,
Well, that is, I didn't mean... Yes, well, I suppose I did, really.
now mine's wonderful. Of course, she's not getting any younger, getting a bit frail. I do worry about leaving her alone for long,
Yes, I worry about mine, too.
in case she had a fall or some sort of seizure.
Yes.
So I ring mine twice a day from work to see she's all right.
Ah.
But I don't want you to think I'm one of those men who's tied to his mother's apron strings. I'm not giving you that impression, am I?
Oh, no. Sorry, excuse me.
Oh. No, my mother's not the sort to inhibit my social life.
Ah.
Now, she's always encouraged me to have a very full and active social life.
Has she?
Oh, yes. Of course, I'm a completely free agent. I can go out with who I like, as long as I tell Mother all about it afterwards.
Really?
Oh, yes. So I was wondering maybe we could meet up for a spot of dinner one evening.
You and me?
Yes.
Well,
Sort of shrimp and avocado, sirloin steak and onion rings, bottle of the old Matthews rosé.
Yes, I do know what dinner means.
So what you say?
Say?
To dinner one of these evenings.
Well, well, the fact is, I don't like leaving my mother alone for too long. You know, she's not getting any younger.
Nor's mine.
Sorry.
I've just had a great idea. Why don't we take our mothers out to dinner with us? Don't you think that's a marvellous idea?
No, not really.
I always think those contraptions are so impersonal. If I get through to one of those disembodied voices, I just ring off.
Do you, Mother? Good. Now, let's see if it works. Claire, would you mind? You're subtler than I am.
It's in.
Right, so I switch on there. Oh, good, we've got power. Now, I've got to record my outgoing message.
Do, for heaven's sake, make it polite, Sarah.
What do you mean?
Well, those machines make even the nicest sort of people sound very brusque. So with someone like you, who already has a tendency towards brusqueness...
Thank you, Mother. Right, now, quiet, please. Where's the microphone?
There.
Oh, yes. This is an answering machine.
Well, of course it's an answering machine.
Mother! Claire! Shh! Right. 7921. I'm afraid Sarah
Oh, I
France...
think you should say hello, dear.
What?
Well, even an impersonal, disembodied voice should observe the basic rules of politeness. I mean, you would normally say hello if you answered the phone, wouldn't you?
Mother! Now, please, not a sound from either of you, or I shall lock you in your flats. Hello. Sorry, Sarah France is not at home at the moment to take your call, but if you'd like to leave a message, just speak after the bleep. There. Perfectly simple and straightforward.
Yes, but one thing, Mummy.
What?
Well, you shouldn't say that you're not at home. It's positive invitation to burglars. Hey, listen, chaps, Sarah France isn't at home. Let's all hurry round and ransack the place.
Oh, yes, of course. Why on earth didn't you stop me?
Quiet, please, not a sound from either of you, or I'll lock you in your flats.
What should I say?
Just that you can't take the call at the moment.
But if she can't take the call, then any burglar worth his salt will work out she's not there.
No, Granny. She could be asleep. She could be in the loo.
There was no need to say that, Claire.
Well, I don't see why it should make any difference.
Will you two stop bickering and let me record this message? Hello. Sorry, Sarah France is a bit tied up at the moment. Claire, would you mind going up to your flat?
What?
Please, just give me 2 minutes to record this message in peace and then ring my number, hmm?
Oh, yes, OK.
If I can't say I'm tied up, what can I say?
Why not say you're in the loo?
Claire! Right, now. Quiet, Mother, please. Hello. Sorry, Sarah France can't take your call at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a message, please speak after the bleep. There. That was fine, wasn't it?
Still sounded a bit impersonal and disembodied to me. And then with those machines, there's never anything at the end of the message. The caller just rings off. I always think it would be nicer if the machine said, "Thank you for calling."
Yes, Mother, it might be nicer, but you get a machine like this for convenience, not for niceness.
Yes, well, I suppose those would be your priorities.
Mother, there is no need to say thank you for calling. It is just a machine.
If you say so, dear.
Oh, I must switch over for Claire's call. See if it works.
A watched pot, you know, Sarah.
Surely 2 minutes must have...
Hello. Sorry, Sarah France can't take your call at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a message, please speak after the bleep. Sorry, Sarah France can't take your call at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a message, please speak after the bleep.
It's Russell, Sarah. Just to say, don't bother looking for that catalogue.
I must say, it's very swish talking to your machine. I hope it's having a desired effect, making the old bat mind her own business. Anyway, see you in the morning. Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for calling. Oh, but Sarah, that's ridiculous. I just answered the phone instinctively. Don't think I enjoy stirring my old limbs for you. I forgot you had that ghastly machine.
Well, now you do know, don't you? So you won't feel any need to come up and answer my phone ever again, will you?
Well, you've been very glad of it in the past.
When?
When Tillings rang to say that the replacement top for your food processor was in, you were very glad of the information.
All right, yes, thank you. On that occasion I was, but otherwise I like to keep my flat as my flat. And anyway, now if Tillings want to tell me they've got something in stock, they can leave a message on the machine, can't they?
Oh, yes, of course they can. If they don't mind listening to an impersonal, disembodied voice.
I'm prepared to take that risk, Mother. Thank you for these. And remember, next time you hear my phone ringing and I'm out, you can leave those old limbs unstirred.
Oh, yes, dear, I will.
Hello, love.
Mummy, I wondered if I could borrow something of yours.
Yes, I should think so. Depends what it is. Oh, if it's my dressmaking scissors, please don't use them again for trimming cork tiles.
No, it's not scissors. It's clothes.
Clothes? Just a minute, let me get this right. You mean you actually want to borrow some clothes? You mean a garment? Of mine?
Yes.
Good heavens. Well, just give me a minute to recover. After all the things you said about my clothes. It's nice to think that maybe I possess something that wouldn't disgrace a trendy young thing like you. Maybe I'm not so out of things as I thought. What is it you want to borrow?
Your camel coat.
Ah, yes. Can't beat classic lines. What's this occasion you've got to dress up for?
Oh, it's just a party.
Ah. But surely no one will see a coat. I mean, you take it off as soon as you arrive. Hello, 7921?
Hello, darling.
What?
Are you the first lady I spoke to, the old one?
No.
You the other one I spoke to?
No.
You must be Sarah France, then.
What?
Now, listen, sexy. I'd like to take you down on the golf course.
Was it the breather? Oh, it's horrid, isn't it?
Oh, I wish I'd said something to him. I'd really have torn him off a strip.
I know, that's how I felt after I got the call. Oh, I thought of all kinds of choice descriptions for him. After the event, of course.
Well, just let him try ringing me up again. I'll really...
Oh, incidentally, Sarah, your boyfriend was in yesterday afternoon.
Boyfriend?
Tom, Mr. Dynamite.
Yuck.
Desolated you weren't here. Seems very smitten.
Dear.
Your fatal attraction.
Fatal to me, not to anyone else. Why is it the only men that are attracted to me are such creeps?
Not true.
Well, seems that way. I could tell Tom was a creep the minute I saw him.
Why were you so nice to him?
Dunno. Awful middle-class upbringing. I just find it difficult to be nasty to people.
Nothing to it. You just say, get lost.
Not very good at that, I'm afraid. Trouble is, it's dinned into you from such an early age that you must be nice to everyone. At least it is when you've got a mother like mine.
Hello, bygone... Hello, bygone books. Oh, yes. Hello. Yes, of course. Talk with the devil.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, hello, Sarah, dear. Sorry to bother you. I just wondered if on your way home you could pick up a packet of paracetamol for me.
Yes, of course. You all right?
Oh, yes, just a bit of a headache, dear, and slight dizziness and slight pain in my chest. I'll be fine if you'll just bring the paracetamol. Very kind.
Mother, are you all right? Mother? Mother?
Been cut off?
No.
She didn't put the phone down on you without saying thank you for calling, did she?
No. She didn't even say goodbye. She didn't even put the phone back. Mother? Mother?
She probably just didn't put the receiver down properly.
I wonder. She said she had a pain in her chest. Well, if she has left it off the hook, I can soon find out.
No, you won't be able to get through on that one. Try that.
Oh, can I? Mm-hmm. 7, 9... That bloody machine! Sorry, I'll have to go, Russell. Something must have happened to her.
Of course, Sarah. Let me know how she is.
Yes, look, could you ring Claire? Tell her it's an emergency.
dear. Claire, what on earth are you both doing home at this time of day?
Mother, well, when you rang, but the receiver isn't back straight.
Oh, isn't it, dear? How silly of me.
But, Mother, when you rang, I thought, well, you didn't finish the conversation.
What, dear? Oh, well, I was just following your advice. There's no need to say thank you for calling.
But then I rang upstairs and you...
Expect me to stir my old limbs now that you've got your answering machine, do you?
No.
And to think I left home from work just for this.
Well, it's a lovely treat for me to see you, Claire. How was your party last night?
Oh, fine.
Did you win?
What?
One thing, Sarah.
Yes?
Did you remember my paracetamol?
What?
Oh, Sarah, really? I don't ask for much, do I? You're not going to tell me you forgot.
Absolutely fine, Russell. And needless to say, loving every minute of it. Okay, thanks. See you in the morning. Bye.
Mummy, it's the middle of the afternoon.
Don't care after the shock the old bat gave me. You want one?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm so furious with her.
Do you think she did it deliberately?
Of course she did, but I can't prove it, and she knows I can't prove it. What's more, she's won. That'll have to go.
Why?
Because she's proved that if there was something wrong with her phone, and I did want to check she was okay, I'd have to ring my number. And now she's planted the idea in my head, I'm always going to worry about it. Oh, I'm so furious. Incidentally, Claire...
What?
When Granny mentioned that party you wore my coat to, she asked if you'd won.
Yes.
It was fancy dress, wasn't it?
Yes, Mummy.
Don't tell me golden oldies.
No, of course it wasn't.
Oh, thank goodness for that, at least. What was it, then?
Raving Wrinklies?
Oh, I knew that made the end of a perfect day.
No, I'm sorry. She had to rush off. But she's at home, I know. I've just spoken to her. Why don't you ring her there?
Oh, you don't think she'd mind?
Not if you say the right things, no.
But what are the right things? I mean, you know her better than I do.
Yes, of course. Well, like all women, Sarah's a sucker for the romantic approach. What you must say is...
There. Phone's back in.
Thanks. I wonder if I can get a credit on this. It's hardly used. Oh. 7921, hello?
Hello, darling.
Get off the phone and get out of my life, you disgusting little pervert!
Wrong number.